Good morning, everybody, and happy release day. Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard, and good to see you all here. Car manufacturer, according to this live stream on Twitch, this seems to be maybe one of the developers, got about an hour and 53 minutes and 55 seconds until release. I can only imagine that's how long until the game is actually out for everyone. Releasing today, August 1st, 2024. Everybody will be able to play this game in early access in just a minute. We're not playing the prologue. We're not playing the demo. We got early access to the early access. So that's super cool. So make sure you're clocked in, exclamation point clock in, and ready to go. I was thinking about maybe starting a new car factory today in maybe the 50s or something like that to be able to see the designs of the cars and whatnot. But I think maybe we'll just continue where we left off and see how things go by just, continuing our research and continuing to make cars. So let's jump in. Let's get locked in, clocked in, and ready to go. Good to see you all as always. And no pricing or any details yet in the game, so just check Steam for more details in about 2 hours. And then that's when we'll know more information. All right, let's jump into the game and have ourselves a good time. Just check something here. Cool. Now, in about 2 hours, the game could update. We might get, like, there could be an update to the game for the release of the early access. And we could get new features or something like that. So we'll, in 2 hours, restart the game, see if anything downloads or updates, and then continue on having a good time. So let's jump back in and let's go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we were making a lot of money off our new car, but we got to make more of those new cars. So that's exactly what we're working on. Oh, wow. We got $20,000 in the bank. Ooh. We want to expand our factory, too. We're playing in kind of one of the medium-sized maps, and now I'm starting to see, like, probably by like 19, 20, or 30, we could have this whole factory filled up. But that's not the point of this game. I think the point of the game is to eventually fill up the factory, but then start working on optimization, like making your lines as small as possible, but the most efficient as possible. Make as many small lines as you can as efficient as possible, which is really cool. It's a cool idea, cool concept. And we got cars coming off the line. Good. We're still trying to figure out things like, for example, quality control. It looks like when cars are being manufactured, they can have a variety of qualities. This one here happens to be very good, which is very good. We want excellent, of course, all the time. But people just seemingly won't buy them unless they're like above poor, which I think is good. I think there's good, very good, and then I think there's good, decent, good, very good, and excellent. Those are the cars that they'll buy. But they won't buy any cars that are indicated as poor. So if anything is poor, we then have to send it to the maintenance bay. But it looks like we have to do that manually. It doesn't look like there's a... I'm going to have to put a video out for everybody on, like, 100 things that I wish I knew about the game or whatever going in. Like, making space between these assembly lines so that way, there's a spot for the car to sit before it gets to the next station. Or about, like, quality control or painting. Like, painting at the moment doesn't seem to matter. At least I haven't seen it matter just yet. It doesn't seem to raise the quality of the car, and people will buy a car regardless of what color it is. But it would be cool if there was some sort of a... I mean, eventually this game will have events, and maybe it'll tell you, like, oh, red cars are super hot this year. So, like, for the whole year, maybe you pump out a bunch of red cars. And then, I don't know, it'd be really cool, too, if there was, like, a painting section that's not on the assembly line. So that way, if you had a bunch of, like, white cars, because white was popular, then you bring them right back to the paint station, you paint them blue or something like that for the next trend, whatever that might be. Kind of like that meme from Wall-E, where it's like, I think they go from red to blue or whatever. Blue is totally in. Wow, look at this. Cars immediately leaving. The moment they park them, they're immediately leaving. The assembly line needs to be ramped up. And I think we just did that too. I think we just, we like upgraded the assembly line, and now it's starting to get moving and shaking a little bit more. That's good. We have some overflow lots too. If we get 50K, we can expand the factory even more. Good morning, Larry. Good morning. Good to see you. What's up, Andre? Welcome back. Good to see you too. NRV, thanks for clocking in, bro. Welcome, everybody. Good to see everybody so happy and excited for release day. It's going to be cool, man. It's going to be cool to see everybody getting their hands on this one and really enjoy making vehicles. Yeah, we got doors being popped on now. Cool. I think we got to get to that 50K and expand the factory. I think we got to build another factory. I'm kind of nervous, though, because it's like, at the moment right now in this game, the only way to get items is to buy them via the train. The train's always here. It just simulates train deliveries for supply. But workers have to go to this train and then physically walk to the stations to fill them up. And if we build all the way down here, like if we build an assembly line that starts down here, they're going to have to walk all the way down there to put stuff in that assembly line. And that's a long way to go. And I don't think there's any upgrades for the employees to carry more than one object or to walk faster. There's nothing like that. So they're going to have to walk a very long way. And unfortunately, the only entrance to the factory is the one that we saw. So it's not like people can come in from over here to buy cars too. But of course there's many other factory lots we can buy. Can we start to make our own parts? That'll be part of the game eventually, but not until full release. There's also going to be a stock market. There's quite a few features on the research tier that are locked. Like, where is it to make our own parts? There. Parts Manufacturing 1 unlocks part production stations, and that's available in the full version. So eventually you'll be able to make your own engine blocks or maybe your own, I don't know, tires or something like that. Whatever. This is totally giving me Evil Genius vibes too, in a way. I like it. Well, more cars immediately sold. That's crazy. Can you be in charge of the V8 swapping? Yeah, I don't know what kind of engine we got in here. This is a inline 4, 3.3. Oh, there. By the way, we did notice that in this game you will be able to make your own cars. At the end of the research tree, there's a customizable blueprint that allows you to modify discovered blueprints. So it does seem like there might be a way to drop like a V8 into like a small car or something. You'll be able to drop massive engines into like really tiny cars if you want to, or maybe you'll be able to make I don't know, a pickup truck into a convertible or some crazy, you know, make the Pontiac Aztec in 1911. Whatever you want to do. Dude, the cars are flying off the line. I'm really impressed at how quickly they're coming off the line. And we could increase that by adding more robots. It's very quick for 1911, I think. Turbo on the inline 4. It's got a Hemi. VTEC, yeah. Okay. Now, if I add a bunch more robots too, then we're going to have more mechanic staff. I mean more transporters because we're going to need to fill up all those stations. I think eventually what we might do is, when we've got this line optimized, I think 4 stations is enough, so long as we got enough robots on them. We could expand this factory this way, and just duplicate these lines, but facing the other direction. We make 2 separate lines facing to the east. The cars can come out here, and then they'll just drive them around this way, through the factory here. Oh, look at that. An immediate sale. What's the name of this car? The Canny. It's like Finnish for rabbit. I named a lot of the cars after rabbits. It was funny. Tee-hee. How's the quality? Good, decent, okay. I guess if you look and you've noticed you got a lot of cars in the lot, you should check them all to make sure they're not poor quality. Oh, are we researching a new car? Yep, almost done. All right, let's add some more robots here. Okay, hopefully that works. Bum, bum. Music in this game's cool. All right, we'll let those two robots get filled up, and then we'll add some more. They got to carry all that stuff over. Zoidberg, indeed. Okay, well, we need some more transporters, so we're going to get rid of these low levels. 3's got to go. 4's got to go. 5's got to go. We're going to do 6 and above. We can keep 6 and above. Oh, wait. I get rid of a couple 6s. That's okay. We can keep 7s and above then. Alright, our most skilled. And then we'll send them to training and we'll adjust wages too. We want to keep people for a new line that we eventually build. When you build a new line, it's so incredibly expensive that you almost can't do it with robots. So you got to keep some mechanics. But you can't hire anybody above a level 3. So you may as well just keep everybody trained up. Wow, look at this guy. No happiness, no motivation. I think the way to get happiness up is we have to research like instruments or something. We can't just give them money. They want us to build like pinball machines and stuff. Social activities increases happiness. I guess we don't have things that will improve happiness, so they're just gonna have to be mad. And if the items aren't unlocked in the game, we can't make them happier. They must be bringing over the stuff for that one. This one's got it finally. Cool. Oh, what are the buildings with the roofs? Oh, these are maintenance bays. Like if a car quality is too low, we can send a car there to get its quality improved. So if we make a poor quality car, we can send it over here and it's kind of an automatic building. Can you have one crane just do the body? No, for whatever reason, the body is too big to fit in this, like, thing there. Like, the body of the car, it's too heavy or whatever for the storage of the crane. So some mechanic still has to come over and actually install the car body. Which is a little weird, but that makes sense. You still have to have people on the line. Okay, so now we have 16 workers in total. That's more than enough. And now we should hire more transporters. I'm going to just order a whole batch fresh out of the oven. Vecna, welcome aboard. They look like solar panels. Oh, on the roofs? You're right. But they're kind of just skylights. Now that would be an interesting thing in the future, is if the game eventually allows you to put like solar panels on the roofs of your buildings to cut down on costs for the power we're buying from the city. If you place the quality toolbox next to the manufacturing stations, will it not increase the car quality with 10%? Yeah, there are certain things that will increase quality, but what we're eventually going to be doing is every one of these slots is going to have a crane. And so there won't be any more room to increase quality. You could, if you wanted to, have like one section of like mechanics only, where it's like robots, and then you could have like a human element to it to try to increase quality, which might be a good idea to have like one section that's only people like putting in the doors or something like that. It's more expensive to have people doing that, and they're slower, but the chance of having a higher quality car is much higher. So, yeah, you can do that. Hey, wait a minute. This one's still not loaded up. We ordered stuff. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We just ordered a bunch of new transporters, so we'll see if they do their job. You think the bodies can be installed with the older cranes? Yeah, you might be right. But we're going for speed this time, because these cars are just... the moment some of these cars hit the parking lot, they're like almost immediately sold. That guy said this place is depressing. They want more decorations around. I don't know what else I can do for decorations. Let's see. Flower pots and medium bushes. Yeah, I don't know. We did a lot of decoration already. Whatever. I'm not going to sweat it. Bum, bum, bum. We'll see if a transporter finally brings over the parts for that crane. That's why we're playing slow, too, so we can optimize and try to see if everything's actually working. Because you can see some of these cranes are still out of supply. But we just hired a bunch of transporters, so that should be good. And I think we should hire 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we're almost working too fast. So the real question is, like, when you can hire a maximum of 100 employees. Would 100, well, we'd probably have like 90 transporters. Would that even be enough to sustain a factory? No, there's no upgrades for the train. All the upgrades are done through this, the technology tree. And research is done through here. For new cars. Not seeing that crane get supplied. I wonder if we could have a huge storage section here and then assign it to each of the cranes. We could assign it to each station. But that might just prompt a mechanic to come over to pick it up and not a transporter to bring it from. It'd be nice if we could have people to stock a general storage area and then people to stock the robots from the general storage area. I don't think we can do that. Like, I was thinking, like, when we played Good Company the other day, there's a way where deliveries come in and then there's logistics people who will bring it from the pallet to where it's needed. And then there's couriers who will bring things between buildings with, like, a cart. So it would be nice if we could get things delivered via cart and then also, you know, via, like, storage. Goods and doors. This is station 3. And we found out that windows, panels, and trunks don't need to be installed in the cars. The game doesn't install those, at least for this particular car. They just magically have it. What the hell's going on? Container capacity 13. 4.25 out of 6. I'm going to try placing another order. Well, that might be a problem. That might be why that crane's not being supplied, that one guy. Oh, no. AI pathing. And it's not like there's a workaround for this. We can't buy any upgrades. Dude's just stuck. Can't even fire him. So whatever he's transporting, somebody else isn't going to grab because he's already got it. So something's just not going to be supplied. So it could be this crane. I'm not sure what he's delivering. He could be delivering anything. Yep, just an hour until this one releases. And we tried to get rid of him. Yeah, he's stun locked. Strange. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe eventually they'll push him down the stairs. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, more cars coming off the line. Oh, they're being sold immediately. Good news. Good to see. Okay, let's add 2 more cranes. Gonna be a crazy amount of people coming up and down those stairs. Oh, looks like he finally made it. He's finally free from the stairs. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there are mods for workers, but I don't know if that's in yet. I think that might be a full release thing. I don't see anything for them just yet. Might be something we could do with training later. There's also like music or something. But I don't know what it's for. Happiness, motivation, and energy. Not sure. I think we'll slowly monitor things and let it continue doing its thing. Let's do 50-50. All right, good production. And let's rehire a... The guy's still not gone yet. Boom, 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 boom. All right, at least good quality's coming off the line. That's good. And more sales. Oh boy. I don't think I can put a double door in there. Yeah. I think that's going to clip in with the garage door. We could try it up there. Let's do that. Now then again, it's going to be crowded because it's like a little narrow alleyway or something. Oh my God. Nah, we'll just have to live with it. Yeah, guys are carrying boxes everywhere, yeah. That's cool to watch. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, setting up a station with workers will increase the chances of the car's overall quality being higher. But it's hard to tell when a car's quality is marked as low or bad. It's you're not sure exactly why. Like it's just overall quality. So it's hard to tell if it's the engine, if it's the tires, if it's the seats. I think there could be a lot more depth here in the future, and that would be really cool. So good to see so many cars. Do I have an affiliate code or something because you're going to buy this game? Well, if you get any game on the Epic Game Store, you could use code Raptoria at checkout, but I don't really use any other or partner with any other stores, you know, like GOG or whatever else. So most people will probably get this on Steam, but if you appreciate the time I put into making my factory and showing you the game and learning stuff and trying to share what we've learned, you could always leave a like. You can always subscribe. You could turn on the notification bell. You could leave a follow on Twitch. You could become a member. Drop a gift bomb. Could jump on our Discord and say hi to everybody. You know, anything like that. Or just chill in the chat and just be an active chatty chatter. Certainly appreciate it. And in about an hour, we'll know the price of the game and more details on Steam. Yeah, too bad Steam doesn't have a system like that. It's a shame it's only on Epic. What would be nice is if we did have if I had my own Steam store, I could then just put all the games that I play in my own like store or marketplace or library, and then you guys could just go there, be like, what was that game he played the other day? And then you just go to the Steam thing and then see what I've been playing, and then just add stuff to your own wish list or buy it right there if you wanted to if there's a sale. People are going to buy games anyway, and people find out about games in a lot of different places, and some people will watch 2, 3, 4 different people play them before they decide to play it on their own, or want to be knowledgeable before they play so they can get the most out of their time. And that would be cool for me and other creators too. It would be nice, yeah. Thank you very much, Jorks, for the 35 bits, and thank you very much, 250 Tux, for the Twitch Prime sub. Don't forget to use your Prime. Yeah. Yeah, exclamation point Twitch. If you guys have a Twitch Prime sub, you can just spend your little Prime token on the Twitch channel. And you can still watch on YouTube, too, wherever you want to, but don't let Jeff take your money. Steal it. He's going to add another yacht onto his yacht. Doesn't need it. Bum, bum. And Milo, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime sub as well. You're buying this game because of this channel? That's awesome to hear. Well, thank you very much for watching the channel. 3 cars locked in. This is good. Numbers are increasing slowly. Looks like all the robots have been supplied, so things are getting delivered for sure. Anybody caught resting will be sent to mandatory training. There we go. Hype train! There is a developer stream on the Steam YouTube page. Sorry, the Steam. If you go to the Steam page for car manufacturer, there's a live stream at the top. Countdown timer and everything is there. Looks like only 2 cranes are working at a time. But the good thing about that is that they'll be, if they're all built using the same things, it means that they'll be, their materials will be exhausted a little slower because 4 of them will all be doing somewhat of the same job. So that's 4 times the storage. Do a quality check. Ooh, we got a pour. Okay, that one's going to go to the repair workshop. So they're going to take this car, they're going to park this car, then immediately jump back in and drive it over here. I think the quality can only go up one notch. I think it'll go from poor to decent. Okay. Found me on YouTube, really enjoying the past live streams. Thank you very much for watching. It's a good story to hear. Glad a lot of people enjoy just chilling. So we're making slow, incremental upgrades to our factory. Let's hire another transporter. Now we should have 51 transporters. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to start ordering more bodies if we can. Okay, let's buy better storage. Let's go with that one. Medium storage pallet. We went from 50 storage to 150 storage. That's good. That's just going to store... It's going to store all the bodies. You have me up on the TV with YouTube and chat on the phone, so I supply 2 views. There you go. That's a trooper right there. Oh, it kept the settings. How did it do that? Must have been tied to the actual zone and not just the storage unit. Okay. Alright, cool. Sweet. Yeah, it's a big O. 150 storage, pretty good. Quality check. That one's coming back from improving the quality. Oh, it went to excellent quality. Excellent. Went from poor to excellent. Excellent. Liu Kang. Sonia. Beautiful. Yeah, we should know the price in maybe about 10 minutes or so. It'll be up on the Steam store page. Cool. I wonder if all the maps have an elevated rail line. I wonder if some of them have the rail line on the ground, where the cars can just drive over the level crossing. Shops are looking nice, yep. Things are looking good. We're working on fully automating this line. And we're monitoring for issues and seeing all the subtle nuances of this game and what makes it different. Yeah, there's conveyor belts and things planned for the future, but honestly, conveyor belts are getting so cliche in factory games. I like it when they come up with something different. Again, going back to what I mentioned about good company, it's refreshing to see people pushing things around on carts. Or if we could get a game where there was actual forklifts being used, that'd be cool. Yeah, Twitch integration would be cool for everybody to type like !buy, and then your person shows up your name just pops up above somebody when they go to buy a car. Would be interesting. Yeah, other deliveries would be interesting too, like instead of everything coming via train. Be cool if we could do like a truck delivery zone in the back to supply this side of the factory. Alright, things are going rather well. Speed up time a little bit and see if we can get up to like 30,000 and buy some more robots. I don't know why they park so poorly like that. This guy is a level 6 transporter and almost parked in it. He may as well have been 90 degrees across two. These may as well be handicap spaces. Bum, bum, bum. Energy was low. Maybe that has to do with parking. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Good point. When you worked for a car auction, they had legally blind guys parking cars. Well, they were probably doing better than my guys. My guys are just going to pull it out of the factory and just plow right into a wall. I mean, this is probably the most decent parking I've seen. And that's not that great. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit and keep monitoring. So someone will grab that car and bring it over. Wow, look at how popular that car is. 437. If I could build these parking lots sideways, then they'd be parking the right way. Okay, well, we're not seeing a lot of hang-ups in the production line. That's cool. Man, they're just rolling out of here. That's crazy. Now we just got to work on the sales side a little bit. You'd like to have a timer inside the game for each workstation. I agree. It only tells you how much it takes for the whole line, but not how much it's at each station. Do a quality check. Another excellent quality car. How many are we making per day? Well, it says we're making one per week. And then it says average production cost of car, $2. But it's like, I don't feel like that's accurate. I feel like there'd be a lot of factors you'd want to consider in that, like maybe the power. Now we're starting to pay $324 a month for power. So now that might be a good idea to buy a power thing too. If we bought our own power generator. We're going to start considering that. Oof. 5,000. Just to research it. And no telling how expensive the actual equipment is. Well, let's focus on sales a little bit first. Ooh. One more popularity and we can increase the car. Wow, plus 40% for radio ads. Okay, if this car gets to 500 popularity, then we can do the next research. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, another poor quality. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Think my car models are going to end up in American Pickers? Yeah. Well, best I can do is $1. Wow, you got the first original Model T owned by Henry Ford and Mr. T? Well, best I can do is you owe me $3 and I'll take it off your hands. Best I can do. Best I can do. Okay. Let's see what new car we got, by the way. Although some of these are a little behind. We've got the best model possible working right here. Luxury convertible. Damn it, I can't even call this the egg rolls rice. I wanted to make a joke about Rolls Royce, but they let you... Again, I keep seeing all these games that give you these huge bars to type in a name of a car, and then they only give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. That's all you get, 12. "12 characters, that's it. You know what I was thinking too is that, like, the year doesn't really matter in this game too much because you can, the way research works, you can, like, there's ways to, like, research cars way ahead. Like, just accidentally stumble upon a advanced model, which we did. Maybe just for the demo, I hope so. The Rolls Royce. It's a good idea. Go with that one. Anyway, that car is like a little behind. Ooh, what the hell is that? Wow. That's a tier 9? Holy crap. Oh, that's the next tier. Oh, apparently the Rolls Royce is better than that, than the Connie. But what's interesting is that there's all these, like, other models within a tier. So, like, this is a tier 7. And so the Connie is a variant of the Pink Panther because it's a fastback family car. As where this one's a roadster. So this got a 1.9 inline 4, 56 horsepower. This one's got 6 less horsepower, but they both do 100 kilometers, so it's like, okay. I don't know. I want to discover something down the line. Yeah, our research goes pretty fast. I mean, another thing is that new isn't always better. You have to create, like, brand awareness of a car. Like, you could make a new car and start selling it, but people aren't going to know it exists until you have to market a car for a long time for enough people to know it's an actual thing. Like, people might want to buy your car, but if they don't know it exists, they can't go buy it. So it takes a while for, like, the knowledge of a car existing to go out there. Like, when we start a new car, if we started immediately making one, it starts at 0. Our brand awareness will help that because the brand is like, you know, Ford or Chevy. But then there's the, you know, the model of each car. So people don't know the Mustang is a thing, they can't go buy it. It takes a while to do that, which is why the radio ads and the newspaper ads and stuff are out there. Plus we're advertising this thing on all fronts, and we've got like an I think it was like a 30% advertising bonus. So yeah. I don't think we're quite up yet to being able to make a new car per year, like a different year model. It's going to be like based on like 5 years. Especially when, according to the game, it's taking us 0 days. Okay, that's completely broken. Car production time 0 days, but we're not making any cars. But it doesn't cost anything. The hell? Clearly that's not the case. At least the rubes are making a purchase. We got a pretty good advertising campaign. Frostpunk 2 release postponed to September 20th, 2024. I've been seeing the improvements that they've been making to Frostpunk and how they're trying to show everybody how they're making change. The UI was kind of ugly and things didn't really look good. And they've started to make things less white and more dark mode, and it looks very good. They're taking their time to really improve upon how the UI looks and operates and stuff. They took some really good feedback from people. That's cool. I'm very proud that they're doing that. Delay, 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 baby. Keep delaying. Keep taking your time. Oh, actually, is this released now? Hold on. Steam says less than an hour, so 50 minutes. Yeah, in 50 minutes this should be available. We'll know more information about what version, how much, all that stuff on Steam shortly. Check Steam for more details. Ooh, we're almost up to 500. I'm seeing an empty crane. Multiple empty cranes detected. Alert. Yeah, I don't know. We could build stairs to get to a second floor, but I don't know if that's a feature in the game yet. Like, I haven't even seen it in the videos or the streams from the devs. Like, you can build a stairs, but I don't think you could put a factory up there. I think you could only put, like, researcher floor space or training. Good. How much is it to get maximum amount of employees? 40,000. We might want to do that before we do anything else, so we can have enough transporters to fill all these cranes. Ooh. The Alters demo is back on Steam. I don't know if it's a new demo, but 11-Bit Studios is making a very weird, almost Kojima-like game called The Alters, where you get to, like, kind of clone yourself, but it's not really cloning, but a few different things. But it's very cool. Definitely give The Alters a try. See if you like it. It's a space survival game. Has a lot to do with resource management, kind of like This War of Mine. A little Frostpunky in there too. You think the second story will be for storage? Oh, that could be. I've seen it built and it just looks like a fire escape. It looks like there's a stairs and then like a platform and that's it. But let me see what it says if we hover over that. Stairs for going up and down. But I'm not sure how we unlock that. We could also make the conveyors faster. Right now we got a supply problem, so let's get to 40K first. No, we can't do parts manufacturing. It's not a thing until the full release of the game. Okay, now we have a car over 500 popularity. Boom, 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 boom. Is everybody clocked in for their shift at the factory too, by the way? Also, I noticed, I thought there was a game out there that I played that it's very cool. A game called Crime Scene Cleanup Simulator or something like that. And I read that they were going to have a release date of today, August 1st. But when I go to their store page, it just says August 2024. So... And I looked in their news and events, and they said the release date is coming soon. But when I looked up like August 1st and August 2nd and other dates, I couldn't find it. Does anyone know when that game comes out? The early access of this game is less than an hour. Full release? I'm not sure. But there are more details on the Steam store page. So as always, if you're watching something on the channel, definitely make sure you add it to your wish list and check the Steam store page, because those things are always subject to change too. You never know if this game might magically get multiplayer one day. Who knows? It's highly unlikely, but Parkitect got it one day, and my God, I couldn't be happier with that. Is there any news on Broken Arrow? They're having a closed beta test right now, but I think most of their news is coming through their Steam store page that I've seen. Or via email if you've signed up for their newsletter. Be playing some other game today. Exclamation point scheduled to see what we're doing next. Do you will star the full game with a campaign? Well, the game has challenges and it has a sandbox mode, but there's not a campaign particularly. I guess you could look at the challenge mode as kind of a campaign. It's got these different missions that are weird. But as for full game, I don't know what that'll have. All right, we got over 40,000 bucks. So we're definitely gonna focus on more transporters so we don't have any more empty cranes. So let's go ahead and get more employees. Oof, goodbye money. I'm going to hire a whole wave of transporters. Good to see the assembly line, though, not too backed up. We could be more efficient, but we're working on it. Everything comes down to time and money. Money and time. And what do we got here? Poor quality. All right, that's going right into repair. Well, yeah, we're cranking out the cars now. Can you start in different time periods? You can, but I don't know how that works for, like, unlocking cars. I would assume that if you start in 1950, maybe you start at a different tier. Because the game doesn't necessarily use years for cars. So it is entirely possible, I think, that maybe in the full release of the game, you could start in 1950, start researching cars, and then magically stumble upon a car from the 80s or something. And start making one of those. The factory's going good. After all this time that I played this game, I think the last, like, the last 2.5 streams, I've really discovered a lot about it, to where I certainly want to make a guide video, especially around the automation of things, to save people time. I think when you go into early access on this one, this game's going to be fun, but there's going to be a lot of, like, inefficiency and problems that just can't be solved because the game isn't finished. Like, you've got people physically going up to a train and carrying a box one by one, and then things like this happen where they get just all bundled up and whatever. But there's going to be conveyor belts eventually in the game, so we'll have to wait for that. So all the things that you want to research just aren't available. Like, oh, let's cut costs by producing our own materials, or our own car bodies, or our own wheels, or make our own windows. But you can't do it yet. Man, they're buying them instantaneously. Now we're up at 7K. We were down to 3 from hiring more employees. Still need to fill those up. Part production would be great on the second floor. I agree. Yeah, I think you definitely want to stack buildings up, because the further you get away from that train, the longer those people have to walk, and that's what the conveyor belts are going to be for sure. I'm just going to hire more transporters. We're 97 out of 100 employees. We've almost got, like, the game maximum. Yeah, the 1944 DeLorean. Yep. Roads? Roads?
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
True. Oh, we got to check for AI music, chat. Let's check the check and see if anybody angry. No Angie yet. No Angie today. It's like going out and checking the fish traps. There'll be a stream tomorrow. What will the stream be, Uthris? You gonna play Sea of Thieves? Oh, I noticed Golf with Your Friends chat got new content. They added like a new map or something. I'm gonna have to see if it's free, and then I would love to play Golf with Your Friends with everybody. Dirty and Lumberjack have been playing a lot of PGA Tour and are trying to get me into it, and probably other people. So it would be a good compromise. Did you ever play Production Line? Yeah, I think I did. I like the look of that game. This game has made me want to play Production Line again, which also made me want to play Good Company, which you can find on the channel. So a good multiplayer factory builder. Me and Lumberjack were just like, we were just getting started, but we were having so much fun figuring out how the hell things worked. It's kind of like him playing Software Inc. or whatever recently. And then also, I want to go and play like Big Pharma and a few other games from like 2015 and stuff. There's also a new game coming out called Shapes 2, where you make like shapes and then like you color the shapes. It's like Factorio, but you're just making colors and shapes. So it's like, oh, make 2,000 blue squares, and then you got to figure out a way to like take a circle, smash it into a square, then send it to a painting station. It sounds simple, but man, I think the developer sent me up like 100 keys for the first game, and he was like, "Hey man, I made this game called Shapes. Here's like 100 keys for you and your community." And I think we gave most of them away, and/or I just ran out of time to give more away because 100 is a lot. And then he just started work on his second game, so that's cool. Oh, you've been playing PGA? It's great. Oh, that's good. I'll consider it if we all play together. I like that. That seems like a lot of fun. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. You can buy everything needed to build your own DeLorean? Really? Crazy. Oh, Vintage Story. You're gonna play Vintage Story again. That game, I want to like that game. It just doesn't like me. I feel like I've had just such poor luck. Since my Valheim stream, I just feel like I've had fun playing like Enshrouded, which I think has a new update, and you know, there's all these games like Once Human and PAX Die and V-Rising and all that. I feel like they just don't they don't like me. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's do a training wave. See a bunch of open seats here. Or rather, full seats, which are open opportunity for training. Now, while we're at it, let's get the scientists to train too. Because, yeah, they're working on a project, but when are they not? Sir, I don't think you're sitting in your seat properly. Steven. If that is your real name. And we'll train some of the sales staff. There we go. More chill, less bear. Yeah, I don't know. Still traumatized from Icarus. Alright, 30 minutes. This will be released on Steam. Can you hook your iPhone up to the cars I'm making? I mean, if you can somehow find a way to hook it up to the battery. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but give it a try. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the highest level of employee training is. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it goes pretty high. Definitely over 10. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep training the scientists. Good. Oh. Poor quality. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Wow, 16K in the dollar dues. Now we got to keep up with this demand. All right, all those transporters still don't have enough damn stuff for this? Crazy. Yeah, there's ways to reduce vehicle production costs and increase quality through research, but it's locked until the full version of the game is released. It's in the tech tree. We got 71 transporters, not enough. Bum, 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 bum. Man, they're just flying out of here. Flying. Try that. Maybe that'll work now. Okay, let's upgrade all these to at least 3. Alright, a lot more of the transporters to do, but let's see if they get it done. Check car qualities. Poor. And poor. Oh, somebody bought it anyway, okay. Alright then. I could imagine, like, we won't be able to make the biggest factories ever because, like, you know, there's only so much all of our transportation staff can do. We're limited to 100 employees only. So eventually they just won't be able to keep up with the... You know, we could build a huge factory, but they won't be able to supply it. Looks like they're doing all right now, though. Will it require a new save if you upgrade to the full version? I guess we'll know that when it comes out. When the full version's released. Yeah, this stairwell here would be cool if we could upgrade these stairs to some sort of a cargo elevator or something, and then have forklifts bring the cargo from the train down the elevator to like a storage area, and then have people with hand carts bring it to like these storage areas or the cranes, the robots. That'd be super cute. That'd be cute. Yeah, yeah. Well, looks like they're able to keep up with those level of cranes now. I think we're going to have to research power. Let's do this. Let's fully upgrade the factory with all the cranes now. Or all the robots. And then... we will work on the power thing. Alright, let's... little by little. Don't want to go bankrupt now. Bum, 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 bum. The testing track? Yeah, there's a challenge scenario that we could give a try to, I suppose, where you're supposed to take a essentially like a Mini Cooper and then drive it around a track. It's got a V8 engine in it, and you're supposed to like there's checkpoints along the track, and you're supposed to hit a certain, not just like a whole lap around the track, but like each section you're supposed to hit a particular time checkpoint or something. And then there's a scenario with aliens. There's one about World War II that we did. There's the racetrack one, and then there's one more. I forgot what it was. But we could take a look at some of the scenarios in a little bit. I'd like to see that. That'd be fun. Oh, I remember. The other one is that you get a huge, like, parking lot full of cars, but no factory. So, like, you start selling this car collection of a bunch of different random cars, and then you have to, you could sell those cars, and then you use that money to build your factory. So it's kind of like almost the opposite. Like, usually you start with a bunch of money and no factory, and in this one, in this scenario, you start with no money and a bunch of cars, and then you start selling those, use that money to build a factory. Very unique. Now that one was smart. This is smart. This is a smart scenario. Funny. Makes me go tee hee. Bum bum. So much gaming news today. Oh my god. Bum bum bum. Man. Okay, let's add a few more cranes. We have a fully upgraded factory. At least for right now. We could add some more stations back here, you know, and make it, you know, even faster. So we could do that next. But what we built so far is fully upgraded now with robots. Bum, bum, bum. So the robots make the, they have a lower quality. They build the car at a lower quality. But they do it much, much, much faster than human hands could. What's the scanner at the end of the line? It scans for quality. And then we have to manually inspect each car to see what the quality is. And if it's poor like this one, then we mark it to go to a repair shop. And then they bring it over here to this building. And then it increases the quality. Only happens a couple times. When it happens, we just send them over there, and it takes them a second to fix up the car by spinning it around violently, and then it's good. And that's how quality's improved. It went from poor to excellent, so that's good. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that car was poor too, and someone just bought it. They don't even care. They just want it because it's almost at 700 popularity. Crazy. If we increase the price anymore, I don't think they're going to buy it. There's going to be start being problems with people buying cars. Well, let's bring it up to 150%. Any higher than what we were at, I think they stop buying it because it's too expensive. Yep, game should be available in 15 minutes. Yep. So in about 15 minutes, we'll restart the game to see if it updates it all on my end because I have access to the early access ahead of time. What are the power options? We make like steam generators and stuff. I guess we'll worry about that as soon as we get a little bit more cash. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Man, they are coming right off the line now, man. Does it say anything about production? 51 days? We're making 2 cars per week. For 1914, that seems pretty good. But then again, we could add more stations now, too. I think 4 is the maximum we can have at the moment without research. So we got to research more stations, which is money. Then we got to build more robots to put on those stations, so that's more money. I don't know if we can sustain this. Like, at a point, we're going to hit, like, critical mass to where our transporters can only supply so many things, and then they're just not going to be able to do it. Can't hire more. And researchers are doing a good job. Let's Send a couple people to training again. Bum, 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 bum. Is that a roadster in research? It's like a convertible. Yeah, it could be a roadster. That is a very cool looking car. Very pointy. Bum, 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 bum. 'Bum, bum, bum, bum. Well, they're buying at 150. Let's go up 170. Let's go up 200%. I think maybe they won't mind buying them so long as they're at excellent quality. Oh, that was something else. Yeah, popularity could be a thing. I don't know. We'll have to see what factors contribute to people paying the highest of prices. But what's interesting is people in 1914 are buying cars at like $2,800. Hell, $2,800 in 1950 was like what? $30,000 basically in today's money, or more, probably more. At least $1. Bum, bum. Okay, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, this game is released, and we're going to restart and see if the game updates, and maybe we'll play one of the challenge scenarios just to mix it up a little bit and showcase a few other things for those who are interested. Because that's fun. Oh my god, okay. Alright, you know what? We're going all the way up. Yes, you can buy one of these 1914 cars for only $4,375. Which is a 400% increase. Oh my god, they're still buying them. Oh, never mind, that's going to repairs, but I bet they'll buy them. It must have something to do with quality and popularity. Two things that you expect when you come to this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and, of course, turn on the notification bell. Maybe drop your Twitch Prime sub, follow over on Twitch, whatever. You know. But you can do so for the low price of, $0. Just hanging out is free. Well, that's not true. It does take time. But, you're investing your time in me with no returns. I'll take it all. All part of my evil plan. Now I think we got to start cutting our power usage. What are we pulling per month? 480. Well, do we really have to worry about power now when we're charging 400% for a car? Oh my god, they're buying them. No way. Who the hell has this kind of money in 1914? Don't worry, by the 20s, the economy will just be like, will be great. Be perfect. I foresee no problems at all. 20s will be great. 30s will be even better. By 1940, the world will be at peace. We'll have figured everything out and focused on tackling disease and education rather than bickering over resources. It'll be perfect. The future is looking bright. Super. It's going to be very, very bright. Very bright. Especially in the American deserts and in 2 major parts of Japan. And we got a bright future to look forward to. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Oh, don't want that car being sold. I'm still going to do People Assault. Like, I'm not going to sell people a poor quality car for $400. I'm not Danny DeVito in Matilda. Remember that? Remember that movie in Matilda? Danny DeVito's character runs like that super shady used auto body or used car place. And he's dumping like sawdust into transmissions so they don't sound like crap. He's doing all these shady things, and then eventually the feds come for him, and he bails and goes to like Fiji or something. Give everyone a raise? Are you passing the company profits down to the workers? Are you insane? No, what we do is we lay off 220 employees, and then the same day we do that, we go out, you know, everyone will find out that we bought $2.7 million worth of cars. But, you know, financial problems. Nothing we could do. This game is out in 5 minutes. 5-minute countdown. Damn, chat is exciting as hell. Yeah, chat's excited. Matilda was an amazing movie. It's a great movie. Hilarious. Trunchbull, Danny DeVito, even the lady who played Matilda's mom. Freaking hilarious. It's a sad movie, but it actually has a bright end. It's a good message. It's real, dark and gritty in some places, but it gives you hope. Holy crap, we have $50,000? Miss Honey was your childhood crush. Mine was the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. She's still that woman has not aged at all. She's like, she's aged very well. She looks very, very young and healthy for her age. But that's what, you know, that's the role that you lead when you're the Pink Ranger. Like, you might not be in that role on television anymore, but she's forever the Pink Ranger, dude. And I hope to shake the hands of Zordon one day. Oh, wait. I hope to wipe down the tube, get some Windex, and wipe down Zordon's tube one day. The hell was the name of the robot again, chat? Johnny 5? What the hell was the name of the robot? Yeah, this game lets you make Jeeps. There is a mission where you have to make Jeeps for the U.S. Army in World War II. Oh yeah, Alpha 5. Yeah, that stuff was good. You know what the? Hold on. I'm gonna play one song, and you guys are gonna know it. If you know, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna play the song real quick. If you know this theme, we can hang out. Just listen to this. Yeah. If you know that music, if you know who those two guys are, we can hang out. Okay. I think we'll keep going for a little bit until the game releases. We got like 3 minutes away. Alpha 5 survived for 5 seasons, yeah. Yeah, I miss when the biggest problem in the world was figuring out how this week the Power Rangers are going to defeat Rita Repulsa. And if I was going to go with the Ninja Turtle or the Mario jammies. It's like, oh, it's going to be a tough night tonight. Got to figure this out. It's going to be a big problem. Oh, look at that. Almost decent park job. Laurel and Hardy Hot Topic Edition. You're very right. Yeah, Bulk and Skull, the bullies and Power Rangers, yeah. Pinky and the Brain. They got their own theme. That's a good one. How's it go? Pinky and the Brain, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. Okay, there should be less than a minute for this game to come out on Steam. I'm gonna quit the game just to see if it updates for the launch. I think it's probably already good because this says early, in the upper left corner it says Early Access 1.0e. So I just want to see if that's the case. So we're gonna quit just to see if anything updates on Steam for me, and then we're gonna take a look. But it does seem like there's a little delay when you click exit to desktop. Like it takes a while for the game to quit. Was Pinky Australian? Maybe. Let me do a hard quit here. I've already saved. Jesus. Okay. Last couple times we played this game, I think our factory's so big that the game's having trouble, like, quitting. Jeez. There we go. All right, finally. Okay, so it should be out as of right now. Let me just check the... Okay, so buy now. Car manufacturer is out for $17.99, 10% off. So for 17 bucks, that's pretty good deal. Oh, and there's a point shop. What the hell is that? Is that Steam achievements? Oh, the sticker thing, yeah. Steam trading cards, family sharing, single player. 17 bucks just dropped. Don't see an update for it. It does have a demo too if you want to try it before you buy. Definitely do that. Buy produce and pump bundle. Does this have... Oh, gas station simulator. Okay. What is the community challenge? Oh. All right. So it just dropped. So if everybody wants to get it, it's out now. I restarted, but I don't see an update. So the version that I've been playing should be the same version that you will get. All right, let's go back into it then. Cool. 18 is a very fair price. I think so too. 17 bucks for an early access game with a little clunk in this game, a little incomplete, but it is early access, so you don't have the conveyors. You don't have a fully functional factory yet, but we're gonna pick up where we left off on our factory later. Let's go do a new challenge, shall we? We've already done the war order one, which is trying to make a bunch of like you got to make 80 Jeeps for the U.S. Army before like D-Day or something. Car dealer seems okay. I like the alien one. If you don't do what they want, they'll like abduct your workers and stuff. But let's try this one, test driver. You're presented with an unconventional engineering challenge, a compact car that's been ambitiously equipped with a massive V8 engine. The vehicle's power-to-weight ratio is off the charts, making it a beast on the track, but also dangerously prone to tipping over. Your task is to navigate this beast through a demanding test track filled with sharp turns and a variety of obstacles designed to test both the car's limits and your driving skills. Interesting. Car dealer? Yeah, this scenario is where you start with a bunch of cars and you have to sell them, and then you're basically using that money to build your own car factory. Kind of works in reverse. They have a bundle deal. If you already own Gas Station Simulator, you save another 9%, making the game $16. Really? Well, if you already own if you already own Gas Station Simulator, you get an additional discount. That's crazy. What's up, Fish? Welcome. All right, I want to try a test driver. This one seems fun. Also, I hope that this means that if they put in a whole driving mechanic to the game, that there is a way where we could test track our vehicles in the future. And what would also be cool is an ability to like somehow build a special race car and then be able to race other car companies and then get like a big cash prize for that or something. All right, let's make our car company. We'll go with that. Oh boy. All right. We got a race. Test driver challenge. Your objective is to complete the track circuit within a set time frame, pushing the car to its limits, avoid having accidents. Each section of the track will require a different approach. Balancing speed with caution. Too slow and you'll fail to meet the time requirement. Too fast, you'll risk rolling the vehicle and failing the mission. Precision driving, quick reflexes, and a deep understanding of the car's behavior are key to success. In other words, fail, 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 fail. This is basically like doing those Gran Turismo light driver's license missions, which was crazy. All right. WSD and shift to use the handbrake. So this lawnmower has a V8 in it. Let's go. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. You know what? This is gonna be like the race mission from Mafia 1. Anybody ever remember the? We gotta do. You know what? This game with all these classic cars and stuff has really made me want to play through Mafia again, like Mafia 1 and 2. And I've never even played Mafia 3. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Oh, we did it. Landed it. I don't even know what we're supposed to do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're definitely supposed to use that handbrake for sure to drift. Nice. Okay, nice. So to get 5 stars, we got to get 58 out of 6. Oh, so you got to do that. You got to do this whole thing in a minute. Oh, is there no reset? Now let's just scope out the track and then we'll come back. And maybe we'll build on some other maps because the I thought they said they were going to put obstacles in the way. I guess not. Hey, we got 2 stars in the first try. That's not bad. Wait, we were on the track for an entire week? That was one hell of a track. Hey, wait. We did it in a minute 22. We're only supposed to do it in like 60 seconds. Let's try again. Okay, that's, yeah. Like RC Pro-Am now. Damn it. Oh, that looked like a part. Did you see that little machine in the building on our left there? That looked like they put in a... that may have been the part producer that's not available till full access. Looked like it was pressing parts. Okay, I got the time down a little bit. Now we're down to like about 15 seconds. Minute 15. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we went from 22 to 15. Let's keep shaving that time. Let's keep shaving that time. Okay, fresh start, fresh start. I gotta at least get this one. If I can get a running start here. Oh boy. Even with the V8, this thing has got like a slow acceleration. There we go. There's that part maker, I think. Damn it. Okay, now we're off by 8 seconds. All right. Okay. God. No, no. All right, it's doable. It's doable. What did I get anyway? Like a, did I do it in 70 seconds that one time? I don't know. I got pretty good though. I'll screw with that later. All right, that's definitely one I think you can do in like maybe 5 or 6 attempts. That's cool though. Hopefully that means that there's a test track in the game or some sort of races in the future. I did get a 4-star. Okay, I'm cool with that for kind of a first try. 68 seconds. 1 second away from being nice. Okay, Roswell Traders. Let's start a new scenario just to see what it brings us. You've come across remarkable beings from a spacecraft who reveal themselves as collectors keen on acquiring high-quality cars for prices surpassing those of any terrestrial client. However, this exceptional chance carries significant risk. Not meeting their collector-specific demands might lead to your employees and warehouse goods disappearing. Okay, our company name is Area 51. And we'll go with this logo here. Roswell Traders. You've caught the attention of some highly unusual traders from Roswell who have a special request. They seek the finest cars your factory can produce and are willing to pay far beyond the going rate of any earthly customer. But beware, the stakes are high. If these discerning visitors don't find what they're looking for, they won't hesitate to compensate themselves by taking your employees and warehouse goods. Can you meet the lofty demands of the Roswell Traders, or will you face the consequences of their disappointment? Let's get to work. Order from Roswell. Start selling your cars to the traders from Roswell. This is a significant milestone for your automotive empire, showcasing your ability to meet and exceed the high standard of even the most discerning clients. Your dedication to quality and innovation has paid off, opening the door to a new realm of prestigious opportunities. Keep up the excellent work. Deliver 25 excellent quality cars to finish this challenge. Oh. Oh, well, we have a steam-powered thingy. Cool. And what is this? Oh, cool. We got a little river nearby. A new map. Good to see it. Ooh, I think we can even buy over here. All right, this area is huge. This must be the, I think this is the Cincinnati one that was cut into like 3 or 4 parts. Oh, that's a big O factory. Where do we get our parts from, though? Maybe from that little building. I don't see a train or anything, so maybe every map has a different area in which supplies come in. The Minneapolis one was via the train. But maybe each of them have like little different buildings to get supplies. Okay, we're making a Frontier 5. The V12. Family convertible in production. I think we want to keep trees if we got them. Not all resources have been ordered. We're making Frontier 5s and Electras. That's a cool paint job. Four employees, 3 transporters, no salespeople. Maybe we don't need salespeople. Maybe the aliens will just come to the parking lot and abduct the car and give us money? I'm not sure. We definitely should use the test stations. How's it going? Good. Okay, so we had how many employees? 4. So they must go there for supply. So it looks like each map does have its own differences in supply. But again, the problem will be when we expand the factory. Is that a UFO? Oh, it is. Also, I don't think there's any maps in New Mexico. I think when they find a car, they'll maybe take it. We'll see. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, so we don't need sales staff. They'll just abduct the car and give us money. Introducing the repair shop. First quality car sale was a lucky one. Consider constructing a repair shop to elevate the quality of cars, ensuring they meet the high expectations of the Roswell traders. This addition will allow you to refine and perfect each vehicle, making it irresistible to these premium clients. It's a straightforward strategy to secure their business and enhance your brand's reputation for excellence. Start building your repair workshop now. Watch your cars become the top choice for discerning buyers. So we definitely should put... Do we have that station unlocked? No. We don't have a repair station unlocked. Oof. 8,000. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so let's go with these. And now we've got more mechanics since we hired more. We'll do 4 on each. And then plop down the repair shop like over here. There we go. Okay, so we have all the people we hired. Bro, what are you doing? Hey, what the hell? There's a car there for you. Maybe it's crappy. These guys are stealing. Okay, we need more transporters. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I have to research employee zones too. Okay, well, if they're not going to buy that one, we'll send it to a repair shop and hopefully that'll get the quality up. Then it's for the 10K, I don't know. Gonna need a little buffer zone for if they get angry. Boom, 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 boom. What's up? Grab some bud. Boom, boom. We'll get that car quality increased. What? There was no one there. Litigation. Why do they have aliens in this? Because it's just a little fun scenario. This isn't just like sandbox mode and with realism. This is just kind of like a whole... Aliens have showed up. They want you to make super cool cars. Yeah, and because it's the 50s, yeah. Bruh. Okay, I think they'll only buy excellent quality, so let's go again. Every time they abduct someone, we know we have a car that is not ready, or a car that is ready that is not high quality. There they go. Oh, and there's a time limit too. So sell 25 excellent cars within 300 days. Okay. That's like the main scenario. Can I add more? What do we have for research on conveyors? We have to produce 10 cars, then we can add another station. We can also unlock speed improvement or quality. Basic station objects for quality. I think that helps with quality. Oh, worker energy save bonus. Good. And one of them is quality as well. I don't think we want too many people on break. Let's start with that. We're down to like $400. Damn you, aliens. Need to manufacture an anti-aircraft gun and shoot them down. Man, aliens are cheap. Only $2,800. What the hell? There was a car ready to go. Litigation. Okay, anything for increasing quality? Test the quality of cars on the production line. To ensure your cars meet the highest standards, it's crucial to start utilizing the quality station in your production line. Tools allows you to test each vehicle's quality before it leaves the factory, giving you direct insight into its performance and craftsmanship. Uh-huh. Speed improvement. Alright, 8 cars ready to go. Do you have any competition in this game? Not directly. The competition, I guess, is just about raising brand awareness and stuff. Yeah, well, we at least sold 5 cars. Got 2 more ready to go. Brad, what the Hey, worker... Bro, why are you abducting people? 2 cars are hit. That's litigation. Going to the global... No, the Galactan De Hague criminal trials here. Ridiculous. We got cars ready to go, locked in. Just randomly messing with us. Litigation. Go buy these damn cars so I can make you more cars. Come on. There we go. Stupid aliens. That one's excellent coming off the line. Perfect. Another car ready. Good. I want $550 to increase speed production. Then I got to do the upgrade, and then I got to buy the tools for it. Litigation. Okay. So, oh, and this car is coming off the line. Or at least the repair thing. Okay, so let's do... Speed improvement 3, and then let's do the... Wow, worker speed bonus. Look at that. Okay, now I could do another one of those. Excellent quality, poor quality. Come on, boys. Next thing I think we're going to go for is the... whatever gives us another workstation. They've clearly given us room in the back to advance things a little bit. Yeah, the UFOs, they're just car collectors, you know. Can't judge them. Who doesn't want to own a classic car? Even aliens do. Okay, let's see if we can get that other station working. 2 to 4, okay. Might hinder production a little bit, we'll see. Okay, now we got to change things a little bit. Aliens are going to be mad about this, but it is what it is. So body frame and panels. Making sure we're ordering everything. Yep. All right, hopefully that's it. Unfortunately, it cut our production down. An error occurred. Great. All right, so okay. All right. The aliens got so pissed at my genius, I surpassed their technology with... That factory setup was so good that I extincted a alien race. It was like a science victory in civilization. I think that one was 1. We're at 11 out of 15. No doubt I would have been able to pump out at least, what, 10 more cars after that? We were almost at 15. I think we would have been doing that just fine. At 207 days, yeah, that's doable. Whatever. Okay. So I got 4 out of 5 stars on the race. The World War II one, we got 7 stars on that one due to litigation. And that last one, we'll just call that good. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could continue. All right, let's give it a try. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. Let's see where it's saved. I gotta buy a few more of these stations in the back. Also, let's turn on those lines and... Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Factory Outlet Simulator? Yep, I've heard of that. Maybe we'll play that in the future. How long in timeline can we play this game? 1900 to 1960. And that's what I'm assuming the early access is that they'll be adding a lot more content probably between 1900 and 1960, and then they've got to do, you know, the 70s and so on until, I don't know what their end date will be, maybe 2000, 2010s, maybe the future, maybe 2050. That'd be cool, man. If they went beyond and then you get hovering or flying cars, that'd be kind of cool at a certain point. So when I set up that factory and it crashed, I don't know what happened, but after hitting go, it seems to be just fine. So I don't know, a little fluke. Yeah, the Factory Outlet Simulator is kind of like the clothing store simulator game that we played too, yeah. Pretty cool games out there. Dudes carrying around entire car frames. That's pretty funny, man. Bugged UFO? Bug in our favor. It will be a problem, though. The problem will be if they don't go to pick up the cars. Looks like an excellent car was dropped off. If they don't pick it up, then... put an engine in it, ... Dude, aren't you the guy who was saying something about use the right car ID, which has nothing to do with anything? Oh boy, chat. We got one of those chatters in the chat. You know what that means. We got one of those UUUs. You need to.
You need to walk.
You.
You need to run. You need to talk.
You.
You need some fun. You should see.
You. You.
You should dream.
You should. You should. You.
You should be.
You should. You.
You should scream.
You. You should. You. Not me. You. You do it. Do. You.
You. It's all you see. Why didn't you? Why won't you try? Why didn't you? Why can't you fly?
You.
When are you gonna? When will you stop?
And so on and so forth. All right, that one's bugged out because the aliens are picking up the cars. So we'd go bankrupt, but I'm just going to go ahead and call that another 7-star win. So we've got 2 7 stars. Hell yeah. Let me check something. Boom, 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 boom. Well, the only other challenge we haven't seen is car dealer. I don't think there's enough time to get that started. We can take a peek at it though. Let's see what it's like. Let's jump in there. Car dealer challenge. You inherit a packed... Oh, that's right. People are going to steal the cars and stuff. You inherit a packed parking lot of cars from your father with the city plagued by rampant theft and gang seizing whatever they can. Your mission is to sell off the cars quickly before they're stolen. The proceeds will be your seed money to establish car manufacturing plant. Are you up for the challenge? Great. Now it's time to rev up your sales and promotion department before all the cars disappear from the lot. This is your only capital to build your factory and become a major player in the automotive industry. Will you be the one to rise to the top and cement your place in the history of the car industry? Oh, wow. So it looks like all the other factories are supplied via like a truck. Like a truck will come here and drop things off in the warehouse, and then you pick them up from there. But you don't have any control over that warehouse. Similar to the train depot in Minneapolis. And I don't know what map this is. So if we sell these cars, this is probably going to be worth... Well, it depends on how many don't get stolen. But I think that'd probably be worth like 50K. I want to see some of the other maps too. Oh, you can actually go bankrupt. You can turn that off. Oh, there's also trade. I forgot about this. There's trade orders. So there might be like, hey, give us 15 of your car and then we'll pay you big money. Oh, there are competitors in the game, just not yet. So there will be competitors. There will be races with other competitors. There'll be annual events, so maybe something like stock market crash, beginning of World War II. Random encounters, don't know what that means. And then trade orders, which could be like, hey, you know, give us 45 cars or something and we'll give you money. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You could start in 1885? Whoa. Did they just add that? Maybe this game updated a day or so ago. You could actually start in 1885. Well, damn. If you run your factory right, by like 1900 you could have robots. And the game lets you start in 1960. So 1885 to 1960. Wow. And you can also pre-unlock the tech tree, which is cool too. So there is a way where you could pretty much try to make the biggest factory ever with things like that. All right, let's check some of the maps. I just want to see what they look like. So Indianapolis has a very limited area. Oh yeah, Doc Brown will show up. Yeah, they got to do a Back to the Future one. That'd be cool if they do kind of like a little Back to the Future thing. Milwaukee, that's going to be a pretty big spot. Milwaukee provides the largest area with 3 extra plots for growth, perfect for ambitious players aiming for extensive operations. Let's take a look at that map. I just want to see how big that is. Hmm. That is a pretty big map, yep. So that's the biggest map. And it looks like there's multiple entry points for employees. It seems like this doesn't matter so much and that it wouldn't be a big deal, but honestly... very important, because if you buy back here, they won't be able to get back in here. Where's our actual starting area? Can we build wherever we want? Oh, here. Where the hell are they going to drive the cars out, though? There, okay. Alright, so there's the main entrance, but it looks like maybe an employee side entrance? People might be able to get through there. And there's your whole help guide. Cool. All right, so if you're building the Big O factory, that's where you're going to want to build. And you have to buy these other territories before you buy that one. That's something interesting to consider. So that's the biggest map in the game. That's actually quite a bit of space. What about... And Indianapolis is the smallest with no expansion. Where do deliveries come from? I didn't see a delivery spot in the last map either. Maybe our employees go out there? Maybe they get delivered in that building. Good questions to consider. Let's see what else there is. Let's see Detroit. I think Detroit will be like the last one, but with one expansion. Okay, so yeah, you can build back there. So the employees come over here, so definitely... You know, you're going to have to build your line over here and your sales over here. Similar to Minneapolis, although that's an L shape. This is kind of more of an elongated I. Pittsburgh. Okay, so Pittsburgh is two rectangles next to each other and then one along the bottom. Looks like we all start with the same money too. You're just downloading this? Awesome. Yeah, that was pretty good railroad access for Detroit. It does look like we're getting either railroad, warehouse on the edge, or something where they have to leave the property. I'd be curious to see how that works to go get stuff. Let's check Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland is the smallest. Oh, Indianapolis is like small, but Cleveland is like extra small. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's going to be a hell of a challenge. You're going to have to make like one car. Well, this is where multiple levels will be important, because you can build, you know, the stairs and then have multiple floors with some things upstairs. Although some things have to be built outside, like your repair station, parking. You're going to have to make sure you don't have too many cars on the property. It's going to take up a lot of space. That's going to be hard. You're going to have to make like maybe one very good production line. That's cool. And what about Chicago? Oh, this is a not a square plot. Oh, it is. I thought they rounded off the plot a little bit. I guess not. We've got one long expansion point here. And then it's like a square, rectangle, and then kind of another rectangle. Oh, Chicago was where the Roswell map was taking place. I see now. I see. All right, let's go back to our other factory. Skull and bulk. All right, we'll go back to our sandbox one then. There we go. Wow, we got $60,000 now. Jeez. How far are we along on that car? Oh, it's already ready. Is ready. Hey, this was that other car we were selling, wasn't it? The Electra, or a version of it? I think maybe. Well, it's got a V8 in it. Nice. A luxury roadster. The Buzzard? The Shell Crawler, Birdmobile. The V8 Rumble, that sounds sweet. Let's go with that one. The V8 Rumble. Okay, let's research a new car. What? Oh, is that the Beetle? Wow. We're researching the Beetle now. Bum 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 bum. All right, Beetle research begins. Yeah, already in 1914. The war is just kicking off. Um, 68K. Could research some sort of power mitigation thing. Although we're making so much money from selling cars, who cares for now? We got better ways to train people. Some things available only in the full version. And... oh, we could start training our scientists better. Higher chance for better research. Allows you to build more research stations. Well, we need that for these other... Oh. Unlock futuristic thinking. We'd unlock a research chalkboard and couch. Okay, so there's a chance that we could research something a little different. Power station's going to take up space and maybe save us some money, but I think I'm going to focus on making more money. Way, way more money. Now we can build research stations, chalkboards. So they can work here instead of at the desk. Okay. Good times. Big brain. Time for a big brain. And it's time for another new game, folks. There is another game that's releasing today or tomorrow on Steam that's been in early access, I think, since like 2018, 2019. A game called U-Boat, which is dropping. If you remember that game, it's finally coming out. Allows you to fully go through a German U-boat in World War II. And it's kind of like Wolfpack, but you know, you get to manage the full crew, all of the things on the sub, and then of course go on many different missions, which is really cool. It's a very in-depth game. We're going to take a deep dive, so welcome aboard to that one. Yep, all sorts of good jokes. Video's going live right now on the channel, so enjoy. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here, and I will see you all at our next stream starting in just a little bit. We'll figure out what else we're going to do today as release dates are moving around and things are dropping. All sorts of new stuff coming out as it is like the first day of a new month. So a lot of release dates today, so check it out there, and I will see you all in a little bit for our next Big O stream. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you all for more car manufacturers soon. Out now, $17. Not bad, man. Not bad. See y'all in a bit.